Alright, so first things first, the dream sequence. If you go down this path to the left right here, there's a little cinematic. Real quick, I would take this time to go to the startup menu, customize, and right down here, press B to, I would change that to walk. That way you just automatically run everywhere. This is something you won't be able to do immediately, but, you know, I'm an edgelord. Alright. So nothing you do in this part of the game matters too much. You just gotta make your way through. I would avoid the combats, but, you know, feel free if you want to test out the combat situation. I believe you have more powerful stuff in this part of the game than you would otherwise. And over here, I believe there's a boss fight here in the actual game, but this is a dream sequence. And down here, avoid the enemy, over here, and then push the action button. You teleport way up into the sky. Also, all of this dialogue won't happen when you get here in the actual game. And dream sequence ends. Alright, start believing the house. You can talk to Mama Surge if you want, doesn't matter too much. Alright, stop. Starting now, everything you do matters. Yes, even that. You done f***ed up, start over. Alright, starting now, everything you do matters. Let's walk up to this guy. He talks about giant fish, asks if you believe him. You say, yeah, you're probably right. He'll give you a little Komodo scale. Now, your girlfriend up here on the dock, Lena, is gonna ask you to collect the Komodo scales, but that one does not count. You gotta take that one to this little dude right here. Use the Komodo scale on him. You get super excited. He'll ask for it. You can say, sure, take it. No way. Or sell it for 1,000. These two are both the same answer. No. Say sure, take it. You can give him this worthless ass Komodo scale, and he gives you an uplift, which is one of the weaker elements, but you know, it's something for this part of the game. Another thing, come talk to this chick. I don't think you have to quite yet, but she's relevant later for an important item. She's super into poetry. Anyways, this barrel right here. No answer, it's just a barrel. Yeah. Keep talking to it though. It gets upset that you keep talking to it and gives you an uplift. Go away. Come up here, open this chest. Ivory helmet. This dog is trying to get a hickory bone. Not for him though. You take that. That's gonna get you your first companion. Before we do that though, let's go over here real quick. Run across this house. Talk to this dude who loves fishing. Tells you a story about how he caught that fish or whatever. I don't know, some kind of story. It's been a while since I actually listened. But the important note, he gives you that shark tooth. That'll get you your second companion. Or third companion. We'll run down here real quick. Now, I have already given you a combat tutorial in episode 1, but this guy right here, Radius, he's an old man, but he's ballin'. If you talk to him, he'll offer you some his own little combat tutorial. If you do that, I would have a cure and 1 or 2 blue attack spells ready. And just listen to his instruction. Don't do a whole lot outside of his instruction. Anyways, this pink dog up here, Poshul, give it the hickory bone. And now he abandons that poor little girl to come play with you. You have a companion, she has nobody. That's all for this area. If you walk into that hut to the left, you see a save point, but you can't use that one. It's just so you can see them, I guess. Now we'll head up to the docks. She has a whole spiel about how you're late for her date, and so she's babysitting now. And you have to make it up for her, or to her, by going to get her 3 Komodo Dragon scales. I don't think either of her dialogue options matter. Right there. Real quick before you leave. If you come walk up to this shop, there's nothing here for me, but if you interact with it, there should be a frame here that you can grab. And then some elements that you can buy. Secure Fireball, Aqua Beam, some basic stuff. And then the ones with the ×1 next to them are consumables, things that I said I never use. I have plenty of them, because you find them throughout the game, but I don't use them. Anyways, now that we've left Arni Village, you can't go this way. This is Cape Howell. There's an item or 2 here that you can grab, and some beach bums. If this is your first playthrough, I would fight the beach bums just for the experience. And then if you head farther north, there's a statue at the end of the cliff with an engraving on it, basically saying Surgeon Lena forever, something adorable along those lines. This is the Divine Dragon Falls. As you can see, there's no name when I walk up to it, but I can go to it. There's nothing here at the moment, so there's no point to this area, but once you've gone there, it unlocks it for that playthrough, Divine Dragon Falls. This area is also useful later, but you can't interact with it right now. There's somebody blocking the path there and here. So after you potentially kill the bums at Cape Howell and grab the items, come down to Lizard Rock. This is where you find all the Komodo dragons. Push this rock out your way. See that guy right down there at the other end of this cave? That's the Komodo dragon. First we're gonna murder this beach bum and take the item behind him though. Now the Komodo dragons are in through there. You push this. Block the cave entrance. Make sure you get to the left side of it because you can push it in the water instead and that's completely useless. You kind of get up here. Wait for the Komodo dragon to move over here. And then attack. He'll run into the cave, but he can't go anywhere, so you attack him. There we go. Go down off the screen to the bottom right. There's another beach bum right there you can fight for XPs. Another beach bum come down here. You can't avoid them, but it's... You can avoid that one too. Run down here. And you gotta wait for the right timing and jump on that guy. God damn it, I was too late. You miss. You gotta do it over again. I'm sure you see that chest down there. It's a little tricky, but you gotta push that rock in at the right angle. If if you do it wrong, it can get stuck, so be careful of that. But if you push it in right, it'll go down and hit the chest, and you get a silver loop. Alright, and then this is a part where you'll have to chase the Komodo Dragon around. It's the third and last Komodo Dragon. But first, jump in this little hole. Come out right here. Get a little chest right here. There's bone in it. Go up here. There will be a fight. Go the rest of the way to this chest. Ivory helmet. Back through the hole. Now we chase the Komodo Dragon. Oh no, I'm stupid. I missed a step. No wait, it's not down here. There's these steps right here, although that beach bum will attack you. Fuck. I think Now we chase the Komodo Dragon. There we go. Before that fight, hopefully I'm not too late, it is a boss fight. You will fight, I believe it was 2 Komodo Dragons, and after you kill them, a giant Komodo Dragon will spawn. It's not a tough boss fight or anything, especially if you did the grinding I recommended a minute ago. But yeah. Now you can freely travel through Lizard Rock to Opassa Beach, which is where we need to go now that we have all 3 of the Komodo Dragon scales. Run up here and Lena will join us. There's a whole lot of dialogue here, so I'm gonna skip most of it. I'll probably just skip this scene actually, for the most part. Now this is important. I gotta say I remember. And we'll never forget this day. You need to save both of those for her, I believe it's her ultimate, or yeah, her level 7 tech, that thing. There's a whole confusing cinematic here for your first time if you don't know what's going on. Now when you try to leave, you can't go through Lizard Rock again. And there's a whole different set of enemies here. For spoiler reasons. No chest up there. I would also kill all of these guys just for grinding reasons, personally, if it's your first playthrough. This guy's guarding the chest. Fun fact, that Komodo Dragon will jump on your head if you give it the opportunity. Murder this Komodo Dragon. that's everything that's here. If you come back up here, it's a little different. There's an item up here instead of a beach bum. And the statue or the stone at the end of the cliff is also different. If you come here, there's demi-humans at the bottom of the waterfall and humans at the top. You can enter the swamp now, I believe, but it's mucky and painful. We'll get to that in a bit. Go to Arni village for now. Yeah, come up here. The other version of that poet chick who thinks poetry is just a stupid dream. And then this pot's just like the barrel. Talk to it a bunch, gives you a cool thing. Pull back this curtain, there's a chest with a tablet. Nothing under the bed here. Although if you didn't give Poshul the Hickorin bone in Homeworld, you can give it to him here for the same effect. Don't go up there yet. I don't think anything important over there either. I'm gonna go check because, you know, I'm paranoid. Ah. But go up here, talk to Lena, and she goes on a spiel about how Serge died 10 years ago, along with a bunch of other stuff to let you know that this is not your world. Dialogue doesn't matter here. Either way, she wonders why you ask whatever you ask. She talks about how Serge died 10 years ago. You can say, I'm Serge, that's nonsense. Doesn't matter either. And she will go tell you to look at his gravesite at the end of Cape Howell. Real quick, if you come down here where that frame was, this lady has a rainbow shell, but she won't let you have it. That's important later. Leave Arni village for now. We'll go up to Cape Howell. All the way to the end, interact with it. There's about to be a boss fight here too. Should warn you about that a second ago, probably. Poshul will not be able to help you in this fight. But you get a different companion to help you with this fight. And now we gotta put... Alright. Now that we're done wally-whopping those three. Girl's actual name is Kid. Or whatever you name her, but her preset name is Kid. And Kid will ask to join you, and you will say no. and this will repeat 3 times. You can say yes, it's an option, but you get her as a companion regardless later on in the story. If you say no to her, you can get Lena. And she leaves and you wake up at home. Not yet, but she's about to. And then you're about to. First she tells you where she's heading, which is up to Termina. Which is ironic because that's where you head and she follows you. There's Lena. This guy gets in an argument about why you're in his house, which is ironic because there's a Komodo Dragon living in the only bed in the house, and it charges rent. Alright, now that we've done that, before you do that, you cannot come here. But after you've met Karsh, Salt, Pepper, and Kid, you come over here, walk up to this guy, and show him that cool shark tooth to the other version of him she gave you. He'll say you're full of shit. And then you try to leave. And you get your third companion. Mojoy, a very happy voodoo doll. Not my chick though. Alright, and that's everything that we needed to do here. I don't remember if we can do anything cool here or not yet. I think we can. Yeah, we can explore. Alright, now make a beeline and follow the path that I take. Because there's lots of pain in that place. Walking around in that water down there or in lava both hurt you. And all the way up here, run through the save point, it'll auto-save. You can stop the hard save too if you want, but you know, you can also do that out in the map. If you hadn't already figured that out. Right up here. Guy in a purple suit, and talk to him. He's like, it's not safe to not have protective gear. Here you go. Now you can walk through that water down below without getting hurt. There's a few of these vine things around the swamp. Now, when you go back to the other world, if you interact with them, they just make a small bridge for you so you can get from point A to point B. Really nice. Here in this nasty ass swamp, they'll start to make a bridge, and then instead of staying a bridge, they will come back and smack you in the face. In fact, I'll demonstrate. What? My whole life has been a lie. I'll demonstrate with this one. Wow. Later on, you go to a place called Goldove, and in the bar there's a dwarf. You talk to him and get a thing called the Green Tingler. You use it on those plants, and they'll make a bridge for you. But that's for much later too. For now, we go up to Fossil Valley. Guards here wouldn't let you pass before, but they will now. And now you're gonna start your next companion quest. Go ahead and go up here, talk to this guy. He'll ask if you're the exorcist they're waiting for. You say yes, he'll move. They're like, I'm spooked as fuck, help. Move up here, and you meet Skelly. Or his skull, at least. He has a whole quest. His parts are scattered throughout the land. And you have to find them all and put them together. Anyways, from up here. This flower is really nice here in a little bit. Moving on, those things are a pain in the ass your first time around. If you're not in New Game Plus, they'll put up a fight. They also move, but only when you're not looking. He warns you not to go down there, you go down there anyways. This is also a really tough fight. If you fight it, you don't have to fight it. That bird thing right there. If you're really quick though, you can get this big egg and dip. And that big egg is another companion. Going down here, you'll meet Salt and Pepper again. But this time no cars. And they have a funny little tutorial boss fight thing. Alright, so after you defeat Salt and Pepper, go to Termina over here. And Glenn, my favorite character. Oh no, they're out of bellflowers. If only somebody else nearby had them, except he doesn't talk to me, bye. Move up. Hey, that's a familiar face. And she'd be like, so that's why you didn't want to travel with me, you got a girlfriend. Alright, back at it. So first thing I'm going to do is go up these stairs right here. This guy is polishing a statue. Go up and talk to him. It's a statue of General Viper. Kate comes back up. She's gonna try to join your party again. But this time's a little different. You can say yes if you want. If you say no, it doesn't get you another companion this time. Instead, it'll get you some extra little cinematics at Viper Manor. So I'm gonna say no so you can see that, and then if you want, you can have her join you. She gives you the teleporter there either way, and that allows you to swap your party members at will. Come over here real quick, there's a guy you can talk to. Tell him you understand. And I already have it, so he didn't give it to me, but he'll give you a frame if you do that. A little shop right here with Lena's sister in it. There's all sorts of fun dialogues that you can have in the game by making people meet up with other characters that they're supposed to know. Or by making them meet up with their alternate selves. Okay, maybe that's in a minute. More cinematics. This guy has a mermaid slave. He's a dick. Or she, I don't know. Torch is balling. He likes the demi-humans. Stands up for him. also has his own boat, which is very relevant. Run down here. This guy says something about evil spirits. Not super relevant right now, but there's relevance in the homeworld. And around here, Glenn and Riddle are paying respects to Dario, which is a whole dramatic storyline to the game. Now you can ask for money. I don't remember how much, but a certain amount. It's a negligible amount. I always just give it to him for free. And that's important for later in the game too, making sure they get that flower. Go off in that direction, but then they just disappear because the only thing over here is Fortune's boat. Now that all that's taken care of. Now I think he's ready. Yep. Tell him it's too much, and he'll ask how much. Anywhere between 50 and 60 will do. Now if you leave the screen, and come back, talk to him again. He tells you they're selling well, and he gives you a Viper Throw that heals you. When things change up, so I'm going to have to say